YouTube. Okay, so I haven't done a coffee with Candace in a hot second, and I've had quite a few life changes. I have more recently, in the last few months, lost my mom, and so I took some time off, as any human would, and so I'm kind of going through that, and I wanted to start up again. You know, life is short and life is beautiful, and we should all make it what we want to make, be who we want to be. And so today I wanted to have coffee with Candace again, and I wanted to talk about environment. So environment can mean a few different things. For me personally, I work from home. As you can see, my environment is a little crazy. Part of that is due to me just needing to catch up on work and catch up on personal things as well. So part of environment has to do with your surroundings. How do you make your environment, that's a new one, your environment conducive to what you need to do? How do you create an environment that just exudes productivity, right? So the first step, honestly, is really kind of, if you have seen on Netflix, Tidying Up, that is one of the best shows as far as decluttering goes. I definitely had to do that to my closet. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you will see that I did my closet Marie Kondo style, and life-changing. I can find things. I did not even realize how much stuff that I had that I don't wear or use. So doing that to my office. I have worked from home for the last about 3 years now, almost. And so because of that, I've acquired a lot of things, and I'm definitely kind of a paper hoarder. I always just feel like, oh, a client of mine is gonna need this, and I hold on to it, and then I don't end up using it. So it creates this. That was my door. So I am creating an environment today, and I've been going through things that I know I'm not going to use, I don't need it, and it just needs to go. So part of her philosophy is minimizing your items. So I would say that's definitely the first step. Declutter, get rid of papers that you don't need, don't use, don't want, and get through that. So that's definitely what I've been doing, and organizing. Definitely finding a file system that you need, whether that be for magazines, for books, for paperwork, whatever your field of work is, you know how you need to file things. So get those things. That's two. The next thing to creating the environment of productivity is making sure that when you come in the office, it makes you happy. So you can see I kind of have some decor items back here. I'm making my room girly, but also, and I'm not done. Also, if you're looking back here like, oh my gosh, this is definitely not done. I'm not done. I'm making this room, work in progress, to be something that when I walk in the morning, I'm like, okay, it's clean, it's beautiful, I'm ready to work. I'm ready to focus on the things that I need to do that day. I can find everything I want to find, etc. But also somewhere that I feel like I'm not stressed out. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now, is taking the stress out. And so for me, I also have, I'll show a little bit over here. So on the back here, I have some motivational quotes that have meant a lot to me. I have a little bit of Jesus on that wall too. And then also, if you guys haven't done this yet, this over here is my vision board. It's something that I actually made for kind of the next couple years of my life. It wasn't like a set vision board. I'm not gonna go super close into it because some of those things on there are kind of personal. And so my vision board, if you'll see, is actually right next to my desk here. And that's because whenever I'm working, I can see that and be like, this is why we're doing this. So it's a constant reminder. And I think that is so important in any type of space to create some type of reminder throughout your day of why you're doing what you're doing. If you're self-employed, you'll know what I'm talking about. A lot of the big authors and coaches out there say to create vision boards and write down your goals. There is power in writing things down. So I have that over there. I have this over here, my girliness. And I have created, it's in front of me actually, right here, a filing system, and I've cleaned through all of that stuff. I've got my printer over here, I've got paper shredder. So if I need to move from my desk behind me to these things over here, I can do that in my grilling chair. Yeah, also super fun. So that's another tip I have for making sure that you have a creative environment. Creative as far as whatever your style is. Your style's, glam, boho, any other styles out there. I'm not an interior designer, so I'm not gonna pretend. Let's take some coffee. Okay, I'm awake again. Okay, so next part of your environment. Make sure that you eliminate distractions. I cannot tell you that enough. For me, the biggest distraction, he's not in here, but is actually my dog Child, because he's so cute and I love him so much and I just want to play with him. So he actually likes to lay under my desk when I'm working, which is really sweet. And I let him look out my window. I have a little window over here on the side. And sometimes he barks and it's distracting, and I have to rework myself onto what I'm doing, or like refocus, because I swear I have ADHD, it's fine. But anyways, squirrel. So basically, eliminating distractions. If you know that you're on your cell phone all the time, you're just scrolling through Facebook or Instagram, I'm sure you've heard before, put a timer on your phone, give yourself a little bit of breaks here and there. One thing that I have learned, actually, let me see if I can get my book. I gave up. It's on a top shelf and I'm short, and that's my stool. Okay, it is from the book called High Performance Habits by Brendon Burchard. Burchard. Yes. By Brendon Burchard, High Performance Habits. Okay, so that book gives you a lot of pointers on how to be productive. And one of the biggest takeaways I have is giving yourself a 45-minute timer. So you give yourself a timer, 45 minutes, you're gonna do as much work as possible in that 45 minutes. I mean, focused work. And then you give yourself a 15-minute break. So that has helped my work life tremendously, because I can't just sit down all day and work. If I do that, I don't have my tabs open on my computer, but if you looked at my computer, I have 500 tabs open all the time, and I never finish one project. So if I make myself focus on one project at a time, then I can give myself a break for 15 minutes and come back and do another project. And that has helped me not only just focus on one thing at a time, but also actually finish things in a timely manner. I can get through emails, I can get through contacting people, I can get through, who knows, so many other things by focusing that time in that 45-minute time block. So that's helped my environment as well. I actually just use the timer on my phone. I don't have a specific timer for that. I tried a kitchen timer, but then the ticking annoys the crackers out of me, so I stopped doing that. And I just use my phone timer. And then when it goes off, it again scares the crackers out of me. Okay, so again, as far as your environment goes, eliminating distractions, keeping yourself refocused, getting your space in order, and let's see, what else do I have? Your goals. Making sure your goals are somewhere that you can see them and revisit them throughout the day. When I'm done making my office beautiful, if you guys would like to see a home office tour, how I have it set up, how I have things organized, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and if you guys have any questions, or if you are a realtor watching my channel, I work in Central Texas, so if you know anybody moving out my way, feel free to reach out to me. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I hope this video is helpful, and if you can think of anything else that you would like to see in these videos, then leave me a comment below. You guys have a beautiful day.